Animal welfare is in a catastrophic situation in Hungary. We are performing our voluntary services in a sector that has been completely abandoned by the Hungarian state. Animal welfare is not a profession. It is not taught in schools. There is no relevant training or course. It is not a salary-generating occupation at all. The mission of protectors of animals is funded almost exclusively by donations. These people do it besides their 9-to-5 jobs in their spare time. Shelters are sustained up to 90% by household donations and 10% by corporate support. The situation is devastating, and there are more and more animals on the streets. Neutering is a taboo topic. Most out-of-town veterinarians are not even willing to perform spaying. There is no law against breeders. They are actually supported by veterinarians. Animal cruelty cases are not investigated by the police. The court drops such cases. Organizations try to sustain the entire animal welfare sector only from donations. Approximately 3,000 dogs die every single month in flaying houses, previously tortured by their owners. It is important to understand that we are helping in an area where every bit of progress makes a huge difference. Our work is unique. We do not deal with rescuing, physical and mental rehabilitation, adoption, or the aftercare of animals. Instead, we provide legal, professional, and physical assistance to animal welfare organizations. We do lobby work, we negotiate with authorities, and try to create a sustainable financial background. Shelters near Budapest have a relatively large supporting base and many volunteers. However, as we move away from the capital, it is shocking what we see in terms of animal keeping, the condition of shelters, and the number of homeless animals. We firmly believe in a solution. We have no other choice. We try to reach the youngest members of our society at events and with online and offline campaigns. It is necessary to ensure that the next generation grows up with a new approach. Animals also have feelings and rights. We organize shelter days to provide physical assistance. One winterization day or one DIY day means months of help for shelters. Straw filling, painting fences, tidying up dogs' houses, long walks with the dogs, or a thorough cleaning. Neutering is still a taboo topic. People do not want to hear about it. It has only been for some years that students of the veterinary university learn about spaying at all. Rural veterinarians are reluctant to perform spaying. But the biggest problem of all is the lack of financial resources. Without the involvement of the corporate sector and the useful experience of foreign animal welfare organizations, it is very difficult, if not impossible, to implement such a huge change here. In the absence of state aid, we can only move forward from donations. In 2019, with the help of a large company, we financed and coordinated the infrastructural development of 12 shelters with spacious canal lines, storage containers, medical rooms, and special dog houses. We also helped 18 rural animal welfare organizations with day-to-day animal care, veterinarian costs, and food. One of the cornerstones of our work is to introduce responsible animal keeping. We are facing a shocking lack of knowledge among people about proper animal keeping, the rules of coexistence, and the legislation on animal husbandry. Our goal is to reach as many people as possible to spread knowledge.
Hihetetlen, de igaz kutyatörténetek. Alfi.
Nekem a világon a legfontosabb dolog a családom. Már 7 éve élünk együtt. Vigyáznak rám, és én is rájuk. Együtt sírunk. Együtt nevetünk. Mindent megosztunk egymással. És mindig számíthatok rájuk. Történhet bármi. Örökre együtt maradunk, hiszen mi összetartozunk. Úgyhogy nem aggódom. Nem hagynak el. Visszajönnek. Egészen biztosan visszajönnek.
Rengeteg kutyát hagy el a családja. Velük együtt összesen mintegy 300 000 ebnek nincs hova hazamennie Magyarországon. Segítségre van szükségük, a te segítségedre.
Most akár pár száz forinttal megmentheted egy kutya életét. Adományozz a kutyaszemmel.hu oldalon.
100% of the dogs we find were left behind by their owners. In half of the cases, when shelters are notified, people find animals. The other half of the cases is where the owner wants to get rid of their own animal. Unfortunately, Alfi's case repeats itself several times a day in Hungary, and in an animal shelter, there is no time to cure heart sickness. Please, only adopt an animal in case you have committed to loving and caring for them for the rest of their life.
Hihetetlen, de igaz kutyatörténetek. Csocsó.
Amióta az eszemet tudom, csak az igazit várom, de újra és újra csak a kifogásokat hallom. Ő például egy fehéret keres? Sose a fekete a szép. Az a jó szagú inkább egy kölyköt visz. Ő itt azzal jön, hogy keverék vagyok. Szerintem meg túl öreg. Szerintük beteg vagyok. Pedig az állatorvos azt mondta, kutya bajom. Biztos velem van a baj. Mi másért hagyna itt mindenki. Ő kedvesnek tűnik. Te ki vagy? Tényleg hazaviszel? Komolyan mondod? Most már minden rendben lesz? Megígéred? Akkor futás!
Nem mindenki olyan szerencsés, mint Csocsó. Becslések szerint Magyarországon mintegy 18 000 kutya nem éli meg az idei tél végét. Segítségre van szükségük. A te segítségedre.
Támogasd a nekik egyetlen esélyt jelentő menhelyeket. Most akár pár száz forinttal megmentheted egy kutya életét. Adományozz a kutyaszemmel.hu oldalon.
Only a few dogs are adopted from shelters, as people prefer to buy from breeders. Most adoptive families are looking for puppies already vaccinated and taught, one who does not chew, does not bark, does not run. There is no such dog. But there are lots and lots of dogs waiting for their owners and become the best companion in the world.
Hihetetlen, de igaz kutyatörténetek. Lola.
Sziasztok! Hát ti kik vagytok? Hová visztek? Nem ilyenkor szoktunk sétálni. Jaj ne, mi ez a hangzavar? Nem lehetne kicsit halkabban? Kezdek megijedni. Nem, köszönöm. Ha lehet, maradnék itt benn. Na! Ha rángatsz, az nem segít. Nem! Hé, ez nekem most nagyon nem jó. Nézzétek, tisztára remeg a lábam. Mi ez a hely? Mik ezek a szagok? Nem köszönöm. Nem fog menni. Most valahogy nincs étvágyam. Annyi minden történt velem az elmúlt pár órában. Sok, túl sok. Hagyjatok már végre békén! Csak egy kis időt kérek, amíg összeszedem magam. Ígérem, hamarosan jobban leszek. Ez az. Na ugye, hogy mennyivel jobb egy kis csend. Hát, az első páran nem úgy sült el, ahogy elképzelték. Remélem, holnap jobb lesz. Tévedtem. Nem lett jobb. Mindig én rontom el. Vajon miért szúrom el mindig?
Rengeteg befogadott kutyát önhibáján kívül visznek vissza a menhelyekre. Sokuk annyira traumatizálódik, hogy esélyük sincs a gyors felépülésre. Velük együtt több mint 10 000 kutya egész életét a rácsok mögött tölti. Segítségre van szükségük. A te segítségedre.
Most akár pár száz forinttal megmentheted egy kutya életét. Adományoz a kutyaszemmel.hu oldalon.
Adoption should be a responsible decision, thoughtful and not emotional based. Most adopted dogs are soon returned to the shelter because there was not enough time left for them to adapt to the new circumstances. Please, only adopt an animal if you are able to give them enough time and help to integrate. The short film by Alfie, Lola and Chocho helped us raise our community donations. 4,600 dogs received help through 40 animal welfare organizations. We were able to buy 30 special dogs houses designed for special shelter conditions. 3 shelters received medical container rooms for the recovery period after surgeries. We ordered almost 2.5 tons of premium food. The neutering of 164 dogs has been paid for. There were several infrastructural developments as well. A new runway had been built, we expanded the area, renovated the electricity network, and there were places where we could help with the repair costs of vehicles. In the spring of 2020, a lot of shelters were in a desperate situation. Due to the economic downturn caused by COVID, there was no food to give to the animals. The whole country acted together to help stray dogs. Uniquely, we were able to help with nearly 100 tons of food. "2021 will be the year of the Stray Dog and Stray Cat program. There is no other solution but prevention. It is not an easy task to carry out. There are not enough veterinarians, there is no budget for it, and there is also public resistance. But we have always achieved our goals, and we will not stop, because we are a great team. We need your help to get to as many people as possible. The more you share, like, or tell your friends, the more people will be touched by the fate of stray animals. There will only be change if many of us want it. Did you know that you can donate 1% of your tax to a non-profit organization instead of leaving it in the pockets of the state? It only takes you 1 minute, but can mean the life to an animal. If you want to help our good cause, please follow us on Facebook, follow our events, and visit our website. Thank you for your attention.